Welcome back to the channel, lads. Series episode number 57 of our Tranmere Rovers Road to Glory career mode. I just want to apologise that I haven't been able to upload videos as frequently as I should have. I know in the last 2 or 3 weeks I've only uploaded one video, which as a Liverpool fan, it's crazy. I mean, I know I'm saying this now, it's happened a few weeks back, and it's the first time that I have been able to record a video since then. It's hit me so hard, man. The death of Diogo Jota. I'm not exactly sure why that is. Why it's maybe hit me harder than some other people, some other Liverpool fans. Obviously not his families, not his friends and things like that. I'm not related to the player, and it shouldn't really hit me this hard, but you know, he was one of my favourite Liverpool players, and the fact that he was similar age as myself as well, it's just made me in the last few weeks to sit back and look into things, or look at things with different perspective, really, how you can go from some of the happiest moments of your life to something really sad like that happening. And ever since it happened, I just haven't been able to bring myself to record or upload a video. The last video I uploaded was supposed to go out the night that the news broke. I sort of stopped the video from going out. It went out about 10 or 11 days later, and ever since the incident happened, I haven't really been able to record any video, and it's the first time I'm doing that. It's the first time I'm doing that. But rest in peace, Diogo Jota. I'm gonna be a little bit scruffy. We haven't lost a game this season, have we? But I'm gonna be a little bit scruffy going back. I haven't played a game for a few weeks now. But let's see how we get on. Everton is our next game. After Everton, we've got Nottingham Forest in the league, Newcastle, we've got Burnley in the FA Cup, and we have got LASK in the Conference League. But before we go into the games, I do believe we have got the Youth Academy Scout report to take a look at. And we will begin in England, where we're scouting for centre midfielders, centre defensive midfielders, and I believe left midfielders as well. Gregory, we will scout a little bit further. He looked like he could be a fantastic wide player for us. Oh, Beaumont, we might promote into or sign into the Youth Academy, I should say. He's got decent potential there. He's got decent starting overall. Robson, we will scout a little bit further. The rest of them, we will get rid of. So Gregory will scout further. Beaumont here, we will sign him into the academy. Robson, we will scout a bit further. The rest of them, we will get rid of them in England. And next year is Brazil, where we're scouting for more wide attacking players as well as centre attacking midfielders. I think Silveira was one of the players that we scouted a bit further from the previous scout report, last month's Youth Academy scout report. I think we will get rid of him now. He's not progressed as well as I thought he would. Actually, we will get rid of everyone in Brazil here and start again. And finally, in Honduras, where we are scouting for defensive options, Korea, we will carry on scouting him here. Actually, Dominguez, we will do the same for him as well. A couple of players here from Honduras that we will scout for a few more months. The rest of them, we will get rid of here. Korea and Dominguez, we will continue to scout both players. So luckily for us then, Billy Kumatio's injury from our last game in the Conference League, I think it was Dynamo we played, is only a knock. He's only out for 5 days. He's not going to be available to face Everton here, but we can manage without him. 19 games unbeaten this season. Can we make it 20 games unbeaten in the start of our new season? Things are going exactly, well, a lot better than we will expect it to go this season, considering it's our first time in Europe. It's our second season in the Premier League, but long may it continue. Come on, the Rovers. To be honest with you, right, this is not a fixture list to be a little bit rusty for. I haven't recorded in a few weeks, as I've said, and straight back to it here. It's the Merseyside derby. Yes, we have faced Everton a couple of times in this save already, so we sort of know what to expect from them. Twice in the Championship, a couple of seasons ago, surprisingly, they were relegated. They've got Howard Bellis at the back there. They've got Ola Aina. They've also got Neko Williams in there. The likes of Harry Winks in midfield. I mean, they have signed from the Premier League, Everton, which is good to see. Not often you see it on the game where teams sign players from their rivals. Well, they might have signed those players from other teams. They might have moved 1 or 2 times, That looked like a promising move there, but quickly closed down by Howard Bell. He's a good centre-back, isn't he? He's a good centre-back. I'll be surprised if the team don't sign him from Southampton, given that they were relegated last season in real life. That's a good ball to Alcaraz. Alcaraz finds his strike here. I told you I was going to be a little bit rusty. And Everton takes advantage of that. I'm not sure the goal scorer, but he is their striker. I'm not even sure if he's a regen or a real-life player. It's a good finish, isn't he? Who was that? Kari Kaburu. Kari Kaburu up front for them. It's a nice little build-up, I've got to say. And good finish as well, Carlos. Is it Alcaraz in that number 10 position getting the assist for them? We've got to wake up, otherwise this could be our first defeat this season, and we do not want it in the hands of our rivals. Come on, lads, wake up. We've looked really, really scruffy. We've struggled to play out from the back. The rain, the wet conditions certainly doesn't help, but Charlie Webster here looking to make things happen. Not on that occasion. Back to Chambers. Chambers on the inside. Oh my goodness, that is just a story of the game so far. That is how sloppy we have been. It always takes me a couple of games to get back into rhythm, and it's not looking too good here. It's not good that we have conceded first, and Everton could make it the second there. And our big goalkeeper in goal, Bergstrom, preventing Everton from scoring that second goal into the break. Though we've got to come out in the second half much better, otherwise this could well be our first defeat of the season. Not a great first half, this one, honestly. Come on, boys, come on. We've got to score quite early in this game, and who knows, if we get that early goal, we might go on to score the second. But at the moment, we are very focused on getting that equaliser. Webster outside immediately to Chambers. Chambers, who has been one of our promising players in the team today, other than oh my goodness, right, straight into the Everton player there. But we've won the ball back. Martinez now to Kergib drives forward. He's made the run. That's a good run from Richard Kone, and Richard Kone makes it 1-0. That's the first time we've injected a little bit of pace into the game, and of course it's the man that cannot stop getting assists right now. Kergib with our assist, Richard Kone with the goal. And I think that's Kergib's 8 or 9 assists in the Premier League already this season. And I think it's Richard Kone's 9th or 10th goal. I've lost count now, given that I haven't recorded in a few weeks. But quick thinking there. Oh, this could be the second. Square it. Oh, I just couldn't get there first. Oh, quick thinking would have led to a goal there. We won the throw in the Everton defence. I'm not sure what they were doing. We took a quick throw. Oh, that's excellently read, Humphreys. Come on, lads. Come on, 7 to 9 minutes late. Harveyville plays it in. 2. Actually, that's now Harveyville this time. Crossing into that left foot. We know he can hit it. Trying to bend one to the far side. It is off target. That should be game over. And there's still about 8 minutes to play. But I don't see any team making the difference here in the final 8 minutes. And yes, it might just be one last attack. Maybe will the referee allow us to continue? Oh, colour parking. That, we could have created something for that one. But of course, you know, the referee is not going to give us any more seconds. If that was the AI, by the way, the referee would have allowed them to carry on going. But it's not a bad result. Merseyside derby, our first one of the season. A 1-1 draw. I mean, considering I'm rusty. Oh, he's one of our own, you know, Ian Robertson. He's still only 21 years of age, by the way. Still playing in the Nottingham Forest colours. I mean, every time we've come up against Forest, I don't think he's scored against us just yet. But he's a player that a few seasons ago we had to sell for 2 reasons. For cash injections to help us improve the team, and also to help us build this new stadium that you can see here right now. He was the player that we had to sell to start the whole movement of the new stadium, really. But Martinez and Savage start as our 2 centre midfielders. Richard Kone, of course, leading the line. Kergib and Charlie Webster in those number 10 positions. Forest have got Looney at the back. They've got Pacho as well, one of the centre-backs. Morgan Gibbs-White. Of course, Ian Robertson. and they have got that Eleni Kenny, I think it's called. They might have signed him from Monaco. I always butcher his name whenever I try to say it. I could have been wrong there, but look at the work rate down from him. Winning the ball back. He's not stopped there. He's won the ball back for them, and he's carried the run going. Bahoya goes for it. But that was really close, but off target. I'm not quite sure who they've signed Bahoya from, but he's a player that I've seen a couple of times now. Now, I think he plays for Wolfsburg, Bahoya, but I could be wrong there. I think oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, excellent defense. I think the last save I did, the last team I saw him playing for was for Wolfsburg. It could have been that Wolfsburg signed him from a different team. I'll have a little bit of a quick research about that later. I hate it when I see players, especially in the Premier League teams, and I'm not able to tell where those players have been signed from. Oh, that's a big save. It's all been Nottingham Forest in this 19 minutes. We've got to wake up here, man. Otherwise, wait a second, that's the run outside to Callum Chambers. Oh, Luke Chambers. Why do I keep calling him Callum Chambers? Oh, he's done well there to cut inside to fire Richard Cole. Surely back of the net there. Oh, for a player who's been playing with so much confidence this season, you expected that one to find the back of the net. How close was that, man? And that would have been, what's the word I was looking for there? That would have been against the run of play, the word that I'm looking for there, if we had scored that chance with Richard Kone. But right now we're managing to keep hold of the ball a lot better here. There's no space on the left-hand side. We will recycle possession again. Richard Kone. Oh, it's not Richard Kone. It's Charlie Savage. Goes for an absolute weldy there. That is one of the best ones we have scored this season. That is such a cracking finish, man. And what a way to get the first goal of today's episode, to get the first goal of the game against Nottingham Forest. That is up there as one of our goals. I don't think we've scored okay, maybe the Charlie Webster's one at the start of the season. I remember Charlie Webster scored a cracking one against Wolverhampton Wanderers in the opening day of the season, that was. But this is certainly up there as one of the best goals we have scored this season. Oh, look at the space. Oh, big save again. Big save again from Bergstrom in goal. What would we do without this goalkeeper, by the way? Games after games, he makes one or two big saves for us. It's Lautaro Martinez coming on to replace the striker. We're not even going to try to say his name again. Oh, that's well won. Oh, no. Okay. Counter-attack here. Richard Cole driving forward. This could be two if we can just get it right. We need a little bit of a support, though. Luke Chambers gives us that. On the lapping run is made on the inside. He's knackered, but just about got the stamina to keep going. But the finishing is letting down there. That is the difference, though, between playing Galamuna on that left-hand side or playing Luke Chambers from the left-hand side. In terms of the attacking prowess, the attacking quality, it's such a big difference. I'm sure Galamuna would have at least hit the target there, but a couple of substitutions here for us. Bringing in the likes of Driscoll, who's on the ball now. Callum Parkin also coming on to try and make the difference. Driscoll, his first touch of the game. He finds Richard Cone, who missed a big opportunity in the first half, but he gets his second chance and he converts from it to put us two goal cushion here. Surely it's game over now, you would say. Callum Parkin looking for the third. Richard Cone gonna have to recycle possession here. Kergib, can he do it on his own? We're now in terms of close control like this, trying to create space for himself. There's not too many players better than him. Big save for Callum Parkin. Taps it home. 89-minute play, 3 goal. And now I'm confident enough to say it is game over for Forest. We will be taking our 3 points here. And our unbeaten run continues. That's it, lads. It's a 3-goal victory for us. One of our biggest scoreline this season, maybe. I can't remember us scoring more than a couple of goals this season too many times. But it was actually a difficult game, especially in the first half. But as soon as we got that first goal and Nottingham Forest opened up a little bit, it became a little bit easier for us in the second half. But 3-0 victory, I will absolutely take it. Right now, we're looking so calm. We go into every game at the moment thinking, you know what, we can win this game. And that's what we've been doing for most parts of the season, unbeaten in 14 games in the Premier League. We're second. It's 5 points behind Manchester City. At this stage, it's beginning to feel like, you know what, we could just get a chance of finishing in the top 6 this season. It's very close now between the top 7. Only 5 points separate ourselves from Brentford, who are 7th in the league. Top 6 might just be a possibility this season. Still a long way to go though until the end of the season, and Newcastle is up next, who have been in a good run of form themselves. They're only 4 points behind us going into this game. 14 games played for Newcastle, and 7 wins, 5 draws, and just the 2 defeats for them. We are actually the only team unbeaten right now in the Premier League, which is incredible. But with the games coming thick and fast right now, I have to rotate for this game. The players are absolutely knackered. Billy Kumetio steps into that middle centre-back position with the captain's armband as well, with the likes of Charlie Webster and Kerr Gibb both on the bench for this one. Come on, the Rovers. No, I don't want to make it sound like some of the players starting this game are not good enough, but if I had the choice, I would have gone for our preferred starting 11 other than making changes to the team for a big game like Newcastle, by the way. They've got the likes of Kevin Danso, they've got Hinchelwood in that team, they've still got Alexander Isak, and they have got Anthony Gordon as well. Of course, big speculations right now. Is Isak going to stay at Newcastle in real life? I mean, being a Liverpool fan, we've ended up going for Hugo Ekitike, who I think he could be a really good signing for Liverpool, especially the way we play. We are probably, although we keep possession quite well, Slot have made us a better possession team than under Jurgen Klopp, I've got to say. But we're still one of the best counter-attacking teams in the division. When teams allow us to break on them, and we can be really, really deadly. And, you know, bringing in a player like Hugo Ekitike, who attracts defenders to him, really good on the ball, it could open things up for some of our white players, the likes of Diaz. Is he going to stay? Mo Salah, of course. I mean, enough about Liverpool. Let's focus on our game here right now. Out wide to Kerkez, again, another player that have joined Liverpool in real life. But Anthony Gordon cutting into his left foot there. The first really big opportunity in the game. It's fell for the home team. They've been the better side in this first half, although we said that against Nottingham Forest as well. But when you don't take your chances, we are a team that we do tend to improve a lot in the second half. The header is off target. That should take us nicely into the second half now for us to regroup a little bit and play much better. We can play better, I know that. We can certainly play better. It's just that when you don't have your preferred steps, this is one of the things though, once you get to this stage of the season, around that December, January time, is offside surely? He's not offside, the flag stays down. He's taking it slightly wide, which will give Kumetio a little bit of time to try and recover, but he's smashed the post there. Alexander Isak, how unlucky is Newcastle being, by the way, not scoring a goal so far in this game. I'll snap your hands right now for a draw. I'll absolutely snap your hands. We are very confused in this game. I mean, making a few changes to the team. Whilst we do that in the Conference League, we haven't really done that this season in the Premier League. This is the first time that we are having to rotate a lot. Joao Pedro gets the equaliser there in the Brentford game against Arsenal. That could be a good result for us if that game ends up as a draw. Arsenal are one of the teams closest to us right now in the league, but nice and impressive here. The first time in this game that we have put a few passes together and asking the questions here of Newcastle. Nothing came of that cross from Donnelly from the right-hand side. Trying to go over the top there, Driscoll. He hasn't really been in the game that much today, has he? He's a young player. You tend to have up and down games like this from young players, especially against some of the tougher teams. That's it. It's a nil-nil draw. I would have slapped your hand for this. At the looking at the starting 11 we went into for this game, the fact that in that first half Newcastle did not score. Isak got another big chance in the second half as well. But a nil-nil draw, I will absolutely take it here. It's four, actually 5 points from our opening 3 games in today's episode. Come on, lads. And we'll play 3 more games in today's episode then. So far, it's the win and 2 draws for us. Of course, the draws coming against Everton and 0-0 against Newcastle in our last game. But the quarterfinals Carabao Cup up next year. We are at home at the HSBC Arena to Burnley. I mean, we won the competition last season. I keep saying we would like to try and defend and retain that trophy if we can. Still some top teams in there. The likes of Arsenal still in there, Manchester United, both teams face each other. Manchester City is still there. Brighton and Newcastle facing each other as well. It will be tough, but for now, we will focus on our next one here against Burnley. Again, rotated starting 11 with Nelson starting up front for this one. Henry starts this game. He doesn't start too many games, but with so many players tired in and around those centre attacking midfield position at the moment, I've decided to take a gamble on him in one of those number 10 positions. Come on, the Rovers. I don't know if you can hear a little bit of a snore coming from the background there. That's just my little dog asleep right next to me. Hopefully he doesn't get into the video, but we've got a massive quarter-final Carabao Cup game here against Burnley. We are the holders of this competition. We want to try and defend it. We've done quite well to get to this stage here. Burnley, they have got Johnson up front. I'm not sure. I think that's a region. They've got the likes of Hannibal Mejbri in the team as well. I mean, they are a team that when we have faced them in the past, it's been some close games against them. Usually the 1-0s a couple of times. I think we have faced them a couple of, I might be confusing them for a different team, but I don't think so, because I've remembered specifically talking about Hannibal Mejbri in some of the previous games where he liked to, although lined up as one of the centre midfielders in the team for Burnley, he likes to drift out wide. He likes to drifts out wide and try and make something happen from those wide positions. It's something we have got to watch out for in this game. But Lawrence, back to Jordan Tez. Oh, excellently done there, Callum Parkin. Oh my goodness, 360 there from Callum Parkin. The kid, man, I would like him to grow a little bit so I can play him a little bit more. But it's one of those players again, as we give possession away, it's one of those players again, although 69 rated, he doesn't feel like a 69 rated player, which is crazy. But Johnston skips past this man. Big save from Buckley, stopping the away team from going in front in the opening 14 minutes of this game. Alex Driscoll, who was very quiet in the Newcastle game, has got another opportunity here to make something happen for us. He's got some, cross, I think he's offside there. He's got some decent numbers this season, Driscoll, but then again, it's come in the cup games, the Conference League and the Carabao Cup. We want to see him do more of that in the league. I mean, talking about Driscoll, Alex Driscoll, we know he's not going to play too many games for us in the league. And most of his appearances in the league so far has been coming off the bench. Referee, that's a yellow card. Surely, I like to do this though with young players. I like to integrate them in the team slowly. And that's exactly what we're doing with Driscoll this season. Yes, he's going to start most of the games in the Conference League just because I think we are better than the opponents we're facing right now in the Conference League. Oh, that could have been a red card. And I tell you what, no complaints. No complaints there if the referee had shown Jordan Tez the red there. That's an awful tackle, man. Oh, that's excellent. Again, it's not Callum Parkin that time. That was our referee. Come on, man. Come on. I think that was Stewart at the back playing in the left-sided centre-back position for this game. Again, one of the regions, one of the first players that we promoted into the first team, talking about Arthur Stewart again. He's had a good game here in that left-sided centre-back position. I think I said a few games back, some big challenges going on in this game, you know. I think I said a while back in this 3-4-2-1 formation that we play, I'm not quite sure what the best position for Arthur Stewart is. It's not... Oh my goodness. We scored one of this against I think that was who scored this sort of goal earlier on? I can't remember now. Oh, it was Charlie Webster. No, it was Charlie Savage who scored something similar, but this time it is Martinez on loan from Girona, his first goal of the season, and that, what a way to get it. That is a cracking finish from Raul Martinez. Tell you what, we will certainly make that loan permanent at the end of the season if we've got the funds to do so, or maybe at the start of the next season. But what a way to win it though, what a way to send us to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. That is a wonder finish, man. I said Burnley are always difficult. The games against Burnley tend to be really, really close. But once again, we come out on top. 1-0 victory, let's go. If we win this game against LASK, right, in the Conference League, our 5th game in the Conference League, I believe, it will put us in the best possible position to finishing in those automatic qualification places from the league phase. That is finishing in the top 8. We might still need to do a job in our final league phase game. Maybe 2 more games left after this in the Conference League. We've got the likes of Lang and Uzor in that team. A couple of key players there for them, for LASK. But for us, Henry starts in one of those number 10 positions again. This time, he shifts to the left-hand side because Kerr Gibb is back to the starting 11 for this one. I mean, our games in the Conference League tends to be quite boring in the first half. And second half, it just picks up for some reason. 38 minutes played. It's 0-0 so far. Henry goes back into Martinez. Our first time this season that we're playing in the snowy conditions. Tell you what, Martinez have scored a goal so far. His first goal against Burnley. He's sort of got the hunger for it right now. He's got the taste for the goals. And every single opportunity we get with him, he just keeps trying to go for the spectacular. It wasn't too far away though. There's Uzor giving possession away, but LASK wins it straight back. It's Lang driving forward. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, what a chance! What a chance for the home team to take the lead going into the break there. That was the best opportunity of this game so far. I tell you what, we were very lucky to get away with that one. It doesn't help playing in the snow. I don't know what is worse, the snow or the rain. They're just two annoying conditions in the game. I do hope, especially the snowy conditions, is actually the rainy conditions. Oh, that's beautiful. I do hope the rainy conditions is improved when the next year's version of the game comes out. It's so annoying. It's so difficult to play on the rainy condition. With the snow, you can just about manage. Just because in previous versions of the game, you know, the snow have been a lot thicker than this. But this time, actually, it doesn't stick on the snow. It's quite fluent, which is good. The rainy condition is probably worse. But Raul Martinez, again, gets his 2nd goal of the season. I mean, I did say the fact that he scored a goal against Burnley, he's got a taste for it. He's got a hunger for it. And he's trying to go and, you know, add to his goal-scoring tally from those centre midfield position. This could be the 2nd here. Over the top to Charlie Webster. Surely an assist here for Webster. He squares it to Richard Cody, who will smash one home for our 2nd goal of the game. So what your second half in the Conference League is, it always opens up for us for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. Almost sort of like we use the first half to learn about the team, and in the second half we just take control of the game and score a few goals. It's exactly the same thing all the games we have played this season in the Conference League. The first halves have been quite boring, and it opens up in the second half for us. With 72 minutes played here, LASK have been quite poor. Other than the big chance they had just before the end of the first half, they haven't really troubled us in this game. We haven't actually gone out of first gear so far. I think if we had, we would have probably scored more goals. They have done well in terms of possession, in terms of the passes they make, without really creating anything. They've been poor. That's it. It's a 2-0 victory for us. That should put us in a promising position in terms of finishing in the top 8 of the league phase of the Conference League, as both managers shake hands and call it a day. It's 5 games in the competition so far, And it's 4 victories and a draw for us. Richard Kone amongst the goals again. I mean, he cannot stop scoring right now in all competitions. And let's play one more game in today's episode then. It is Chelsea this time at the HSBC Arena. We're looking for our 25th game unbeaten here. Can we stretch that unbeaten run? If we avoid defeat here, it will be 25 games unbeaten this season. It started off as a joke, but right now it's I tell you what, I don't see us losing any game, which sounds crazy to say. Slightly rotated starting 11 though, against what looks like a really good Chelsea side here with Leslie Ugochukwu and Caicedo in midfield, Nicholas Jackson starting up front for them, and Cole Palmer in that number 10 position. It's a difficult team to face. It's always difficult. I think some of our heaviest defeats in the series or in the save have come against Chelsea. It's one of those teams that you have to watch out for. That's a good ball. Oh, look at the space here. Look at the space for Charlie Webster. 7 minutes into the game, we could well have got the opening goal here. It's again a snowy condition for us. Back-to-back games in the snow, which I would prefer it not to, but it is what it is. I don't like to, sort of adjust the weather conditions in-game, which you could do, don't get me wrong. Big chance there for Cole Palmer. You could do that, but, when you go game to games, adjusting the weather conditions, you don't make it realistic anymore, do you? Because you want to play. Oh, quick one here. We've done it again. We've done it again. Oh, big save. Some of this quick thinking, we win a free kick, we get a throw in, the opponent's not quite set. We either go for the quick throw or the quick free kick, as we've done in that occasion. We've had 2 golden chances to score from those sorts of quick thinking. It's not worked so far. Excellent from Cairngim. Tell you what, we've been by far the better team in this opening 24 minutes, and to not have a goal to show for it, it could end up hunting us at the end of this game. Chelsea have had a big chance of their own. Could get a second here. Romero finds Nicholas Jackson, who scores the opener here. The away team have taken the advantage. It's going to be really difficult for us to try and turn this one around. Come on. We've been so much better than them in this first half. That is against the run of play, to be honest. Yes, they had a big chance with Cole Palmer, but we've had 2 or 3 chances of our own. Oh, Cairngim here. Oh, get it. And that's how you respond when you go down straight from kickoff. And Cairngim, well, it's not scored too many goals this season. I think that's just his 2nd goal in the league. In terms of assists, though, he's been the maestro for us. But slow day at the office here for Cole Palmer. It could have all been different if it took that chance. But it's a draw in the half. That's a good ball out wide to Lazaro. That's so easy to skip past his man. So easy. He's played the short pass to... Oh, what a block. He's played the short pass there to Nicholas Jackson, who finds Cole Palmer doing everything he can to score a goal here. The amount of shots he takes, by the way. The amount of shots Cole Palmer takes off. I think he's at about 4 or 5 alone in this game. Most of them have been blocked. One of them was off target in the first half, and he's forced the goalkeeper into a couple of decent saves. But still I was going to say, still a lot to play for here. 75 minutes played, 15 minutes to go. Chelsea on the break. Cole Palmer goes inside. I was about to say Chelsea have maybe messed that one up, but excellent defending there from Humphries. We've got an attack of our own here. I think it was one too many touches from the Chelsea players on that break. We give possession straight back to them. It's end-to-end right now. Both teams, you can see, are looking to win the game. It could well be Chelsea winning this one. Palmer finds Nicholas Jackson, but big save from Bergstrom. Oh my goodness, that would have been game over here. But Callum Chambers driving forward. He finds Charlie Webster out wide again to Chambers, who returns the favour to Webster. Look at the space for Kone. Oh, this left foot, Richard Kone. Oh my goodness, both teams have absolutely gone for it in the final 10 minutes of this game. And I tell you what, if any of the teams have won it, there would have been no complaint. But on the balance of play, though, the 1-0 draw is probably it's probably the fair result for both teams. We had the chances to win the game in the first half, and at the same time, Chelsea had more chances in the second half. So on the balance of play, a draw is probably the fair result here on both teams. Kerr with a goal, Nicholas Jackson with the goal for Chelsea in the 28 minutes. Tell you what, it's not been a smooth sailing for us in terms of the league in today's episode. We only won one game from 4 games we played in the league. City are running away with it right now. They are 9 points above ourselves. Second place is up for grab here, you know. Top 4, in fact, is up for grabs because ourselves and Brentford are in the top 4 right now after 16 games played. This could be one of those seasons, you know. Still a long way to go from now to the end of the season. City will definitely win the league from what we can see here right now. 9-point clear with only 16 games played. We're still the only unbeaten team in the Premier League, by the way, which I still feel it's incredible. Still the only unbeaten team probably in all competition so far this season. It's Bristol City, Bournemouth and Luton Town, the bottom 3. And West Ham have got a little bit of a cushion there, 3 points, as well as by far a superior goal difference on those teams in the bottom 3 right now. Palace, Wolves, Brighton, Fulham, Tottenham, slowly but surely moving their way high up the league. In terms of the Carabao Cup, we know we're now in the semi-finals with a win against Burnley. When Brighton are through to the next round as well. We're still waiting for the games against Palace City, and then you've got Arsenal, Manchester United. I do hope we face either Palace or Brighton in the next round, and as opposed to the likes of Manchester City or the likes of Arsenal or Manchester United. But in the Conference League, I thought it was pretty much over in terms of the top 8, but it's not looking like it right now, because we are only 2 points clear of Ajax, who holds that final automatic sort of place where that takes you to the next round, to the knockout stages of the Conference League. We still maybe need to win one of our final 2 games. Is it just 1 game or 2 more games? I'm not quite sure. But look at Brøndby, by the way. They have won their opening 5 games in the league phase. 15 points, 14 goals scored and only the 4 goals conceded. They are having one hell of a start to the Conference League this season. The likes of Bodo Glimt, I've accidentally changed that. Sometimes that happens, but let's go back to the Conference League. They're the bottom 3. You've got the likes of Bodo Glimt, actually Apoel, Motherwell, and Helsinki. You've got the likes of Lausanne Sports, Derry City as well. Those teams probably will end up getting eliminated in the group phase. But let's see, how many games do we have in the Conference League? I think it might just be 1 or 2 more. Definitely no more than 2. We've got splits, and yeah, it's just the 1 game left. And if we win that game, we will be, even a point there might just be enough to finish in the top 8, and that means automatic sort of qualifications to the next round. What we're doing so well right now in all competitions. We're still in the Carabao Cup, we're second in the Premier League, we're in the top 8 of the Conference League. But smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed this one, and of course subscribe to the channel if you're new to it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.